What's good, YouTube? In today's video, first off, I want to make sure and hope that the mic is good, but as we got a little bit of daylight left, I want to hurry up and get into a new video and get this one out. So as you guys know, this is probably my second video. I don't know if this is my second video or my third with this car, but I'm pretty sure it's second. So last time you guys saw it, it was practically stock. We were trying on wheels and we flopped. And basically, since you guys saw it, I moved back to California and I'm going to school for my commercial license. Drop a W in the chat. But yeah, so I'm going to school now for my commercial license. So I'm back out in LA. So if you guys ever see me around, say what's up. But the car has some new mods. So to get things started, we have some new wheels. There are some basic stocks. They're 18s. They're wrapped in Pilot Sports all around. They still have warranty, which is the reason I got them. And also because the other wheels were just straight up hideous. So these wheels are way better to be on, especially for a nice daily setup. I did install H&R lowering springs. I don't know why, guys, but the H&R lowering springs kind of gives it a little bit of a tilt in the front. I tend to see it drop when I'm on more of a level. I'm parked a little bit like that too right now, but it's fine. I wanted to park in the corner. So we have H&R springs, new wheels, AFE cold air intake, M caps. We got a new steering wheel with paddle shifters on it and Apple CarPlay, which is not on right now. So, all right, my bad, guys. It was a little quick clip cut right there because I thought the car was still connected to my phone, and I thought the whole time it was pulling the mic from the car and not me. So I had to hurry up and pause it right there. But yeah, so like I was saying, I did do a few good amount of mods since you guys last saw it. I think it's been a little bit over a month. I plan on doing the front bumper M Sport conversion kit very soon. Like, that's very soon. That's going to be before the end of 2025, going into 2026. So we're definitely getting rid of that frog bumper. So to get things started on what the video is about, I'm going to be doing a review. It's been 3 months since I got the car initially, and I want to do a quick review on if it's worth it in general and what to expect getting a BMW 330i. So for starters, price. I got this car for under 20K. Obviously the price varies, especially depending if you're going to finance it, buy it outright, or get warranty and extended warranty. So I did end up buying an extended warranty, which was 4K, but that 4K is going to take me 40,000 miles, so basically 1,000 every 10 miles. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't like dealing with dropping transmissions and all that myself. So like I could do it if I put my mind to it, but I'm not gonna do it like willingly. It's not gonna be fun. So having the warranty is definitely a plus because you could just drop it off, pay $200. You don't even got to pay the $10,000 for the new motor or whatever. So warranty is definitely a plus, especially when you're getting into a BMW or another chassis that you don't really know about. So yeah, the car was definitely a good price, especially for less than 20K. That leads me into the next, which is going to be the speed. The performance overall of the car is honestly pretty good. I'm gonna be honest. The speed of this car is like, especially in the stock form, you can tell it's being held back by the stock tune, which is like it's redeeming too, because now you know like the car has some hidden potential that is not unleashed yet. And that's obviously because this car is not pushed as a performance car from BMW. It's pushed more as the efficient car. So that being said, this car is definitely held back from factory, and I've been seeing it a lot because this car is capable of 300 plus wheel horsepower off of just a downpipe and a tune, which means this car is very underpowered from factory, especially it being the 4-cylinder, the B48. I'm not gonna say B46 because it's practically the same thing. This car's from Canada, so this car has like it has what's it called, Celsius or whatever. So all the gauges are not the regular American gauges. So this car is not from the US. It was imported and then it was taken to Canada, and then from Canada it came to the US states, and that's where I got it. So this car does have some little iffy things, especially being from Canada. We have some surface rust on like the some bolts on there, so you could definitely tell this from the East Coast or from up top. So it's the snowy climate, so what do you expect? But moving on, the car is pretty quick. I'm gonna be honest. My Q probably made about 320 wheel after being full bolt on with a full 3-inch single, basically with long tube intakes and everything. It made about 320 wheel and about 295 torque, which is very, very low considering this car is 2 less cylinders. It's about to make more power and way more torque, and that's mainly because it has a turbo. So these cars definitely pack a punch. Considering the newer you go on, the cars get more efficient and more powerful with little less mods. So this car, it just needs an email and a downpipe, and you're already beating my old car by car lengths. Like, actually, the fastest time I seen with just the downpipe and a tune was in the 12s. My Q50 was struggling to get a 13.5. Maybe you guys have a faster one. I have a very good reaction time, and I was getting 13.5s consistent, maybe a 13.4. So this car being a second faster shows a lot. Especially this one being an X-Drive, the one that I'm using for an example was rear wheel. So this car definitely is fast when it's modded. That's why I like it. Moving into the comfortability and the practical side of this car. This car is actually very practical, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I'm coming from a slammed Q50 that was inches from the ground, getting stuck everywhere, exhaust banged up from the little things on the road for the reflectors. So this car is actually very, very practical for me, and maybe not everybody, but when it comes down to comfort, this car does not lack. So let me turn on all the lights. It has ambient lighting from factory, guys. It's beautiful, and I love the 8 HP. So the Q50 has, I don't know the name, I know the VR30 Trans is pretty good. That's a 7-speed. This one's an 8-speed. It's the ZF8 8HP. This transmission is so fast from factory, and that's not even including you can get a XHP flash for the transmission, and people say it's even faster. So it's hard to imagine that, especially this car not being the M3 comp. It's still crazy that this transmission is still like lightning fast, especially comparing it to the 3.7 OEM transmission. The 7-speed, it sucked, and it was so sluggish. It would literally, like, you're driving up and the RPMs will like blip up, and when you're trying to just in auto. So no. But yeah, so this car is very practical. It has a lot of hidden tech that I did not know about getting the car initially. So when I did end up buying the car, I didn't know about the kick plate. So you just kick under it and then it'll come up. It's empty, guys. I like keeping my trunk a little empty, you know. I don't like clutter. So I didn't know about that. I didn't know the windows could go up with the remote, and the sunroof closes too. This also has puddle lights. Oh, it also has puddle lights on all 4. So all 4 doors light up whenever you open it and whenever you go in reverse. So that's like such a cool spec right there. Like, you'll just be reversing and the floor lights are on. So it's pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. And it also has folding mirrors. So whenever you do lock this thing, the mirrors fold in. I probably won't lock it because I really don't want to lock myself out. But yeah, so technology, it does not lack. And it also has LED headlights. This is an LCI. So as you guys see, you can kind of see it from the side. They're LCI, so the inside of the eye moves up and down whenever you unlock it and turn on the lights. And then it also, one thing you guys can code, which I coded out, is the turning lights. So whenever you turn the wheel, the fog light will come on this side or that side, depending which way you turn, obviously. So yeah, it does not lack in the packaging and the technology and the comfortability of the car. It does not lack at all. This car is actually more than what I expected when it came down to it. So lastly, we're gonna go off the overall of the car. Do I think it's worth it? Do I think you guys should buy one, or at least entertain one? Maybe you guys want to entertain a 340. It all goes down to you guys' budget. and also whatever you guys are looking for. If you guys are looking to build a car and beat a bunch of other cars, don't go for the 330. The 330, it'll beat stuff, but it's not gonna beat other stuff. So it really just comes down to it. What I'm starting to see is the 340 and the 330 are basically 100 horsepower difference, a little bit under it. So basically, I've heard stage 2 plus on a 340 gets you 450, and then on a 330 it gets you 350. So you're getting 100 less horsepower for at least $15,000 less. So take it how you want it. It really just goes down to what you guys want. I'm in a part of my life where I can't do another Q, and when I say that, I mean I'm not really fond of the idea of dumping a bunch of money into a car whenever I'm trying to start something else in life. So I ended up getting this. I was kind of forced into it because my other car blew up. It was all by me though, so I'm gonna hurry up and try to keep this quick while we still have some light. But yeah, so it really comes down to what you guys want to do. If you guys are ready to drop a bag, get a 340. If you guys want something that's practical and still has some punch to it, and you still want to touch it a little bit and like put some stuff on it and change some stuff, the 330 is perfect. I honestly think this is my first ever 4-cylinder. My first 3 cars were V8s. My 4th one was a V6, and my 5th one is now this. So this being my first 4-cylinder, it's actually not even my slowest. If you guys would imagine, my V8s were kind of slow. They were 300 horsepower boats, yachts. LS400 and Crown Victorias were my first cars. So, and then we had a Q50 as a 4th car. I'm on my 5th car at 20, so you know, you experience a bunch. I started driving only 3 years ago, so 5 cars in 3 years. So, you know, but like I said, guys, this is perfect if you guys are looking to get into a new platform that's kind of budget friendly. It has been reliable to me. I did run into one issue, and that's from my intake. It was a check engine light for something air PCV leak. I did find out why it was. It's because the aftermarket intake box, it had a seepage. I ended up just tying it down and it went away. So other than that, guys, we haven't had no issues. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I love the car. Only thing I would wish was different was the oil change process. Man, me coming from the Q50, the Q50's oil filter was right next to the plug under the car. This one is right behind the motor, so you kind of got to get back there and get your hands a little dirty. So, you know, I don't really like doing oil change. I only did it once. Make sure you guys stay loyal to your oil companies. But yeah, so like I said, this car is honestly perfect if you guys are looking for something that's not gonna break the bank, and it's also very tunable. This car has a big, especially this being the G20 or the F30. The G20, I don't know about the aftermarket really. I know it's getting better, but the F30 chassis and the F8X, all the F chassis are very, very big when it comes down to aftermarket. And I'm trying to get the lighting pretty good so that you guys can still see. I don't know if you guys have like any trouble with the brightness, but yeah, so this car has a very big aftermarket scene. There's a lot you could do to it. Like I said, guys, we got some new mods coming for it. I don't know what as of right now, but I do know that we're going to be doing some more to this car because your boy's now a YouTube partner. I get paid from YouTube, so make sure you guys watch those ads. Those do really help me out. What my plan is whatever money I make from YouTube to dump it right back into the car, because that's what's making the money. So the car's making me money, I put money back into it, and we just keep doing it until one day he makes more money, you know. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely drop a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Do I recommend a 330? Yes. Do I recommend a 340? Yes. Am I discriminating you if you get a 330? No, because now I understand why. I understand it now, because when I didn't have this car, I used to knock it. I didn't really like anything with a 4-cylinder, but now that I got it, now I see why the hype is. It got a punch, and I think it has, I don't really know the stock numbers, but I know it's in the 3s for the torque. Now I see why. Because this thing is even stock form, it pulls you back. You don't expect it, and it has launch control and like all kinds. I'll go over more of the specs and what the car can do in another video. But as of now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is your boy Cadell. I'm logging off, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Peace. All right, guys, before the video ends, I just wanted to throw in one sound clip real quick. I know there's a helicopter over there, so it's probably gonna sound kind of choppy, but I wanted to throw in a quick little sound clip, so I'm gonna just turn it on and walk to the back. This is also warm, so you know, it's pretty quiet. So thank you guys for tuning in once again. I know I've said it about 4 or 5 times, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.